This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Acer Aspire 3 Spin 14. It's a handful of a name, but it is a budget laptop. But is a budget laptop right for you? Well, let's take a look and see. So this laptop comes with a Core i3 processor from Intel. It has integrated graphics. It does have 256 gigabytes of storage. That's SSD storage. It comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. So the specs on this are pretty basic, but this was available on Costco. I purchased this several months ago. It was about $450, but currently it's at Costco for $299. So it's a bargain price, but is the bargain price enough to make this worthwhile? Well, let's take a look. What we're gonna look at here is the screen. This is a 14-inch touchscreen display. It has fairly good color, if you can see here. Let's see. Colors are not bad. It's fairly bright. It is a glossy finish on this, so it doesn't do so well in very bright rooms, but the resolution looks very good. It's very crisp. Apart from that, it is 14 inches. It's a WUXGA display. It's 1920 by 1200 resolution. Now moving on the left side of the computer, we see here the very first port that you see on the far left. That's actually the charging port. So the charging port is not by USB-C, it's a dedicated charger. This might bother some because you won't be able to charge this with a USB-C cable like most other laptops nowadays, so it's not interchangeable. But to be honest with you, I think sometimes it's better to have a dedicated charging port rather than use up one of the USB-Cs. So the next port that you see there is a USB-C. Then you have the HDMI port, and then you have the USB Gen 3.2 standard USB. Moving on to the right side, you're going to see my pet peeve right here, the dreaded lights. You have a charging light, you have it for the hard drive. Why manufacturers like to put it on the side where no one's ever going to see it, and so tiny that you'll never ever notice this. Total waste of space here. Stick it up on the top where it belongs and it'll actually be useful for most people. Next to that, you're going to find the headphone out jack, the second USB 3.2, and then you have the Kensington lock. That is not a USB-C. You only have one USB-C port here. That's for the Kensington lock. Now, a lot of people might be turned off by the fact that it has only one USB-C, but let's be realistic. A lot of the other laptops out there have two USB-C ports, but one of them is used for the cable to charge it. So in essence, you only have one available with those also. So having just one port, not a big deal, one USB-C port. This does have two USB full-size ports, which does make up for it to some extent. The bottom of this laptop is actually kind of a rubberized plastic here. You do see the intake fans. You do have the little feet, which is okay. Speakers are here on the side. Very kind of weak speakers, but they get the job done. I think most people won't mind. Moving to the keyboard here. So the keyboard is actually pretty well done. The keys do have a nice sound to them. They are kind of loud, so when you're typing, you will definitely not want to type when you have people sleeping around you. But it's very good feedback. For a budget laptop, I think this keyboard is pretty good. There's no flex here. They respond pretty well and good amount of travel on the keys. The touchpad is a multi-touch, so you can zoom and scroll out, so that's great. The windows, it does come with the basic windows. You can put it in basic mode. You don't want to do that right away. Set it to the full windows, because once you go to the basic windows, you can't go back. So keep it on full windows. The webcam, which you can see here, very basic. It's a 720p, not the greatest, but it more than gets the job done, I think, for students and for people that just have basic needs with this. So not bad at all, but if you're looking for like a very nice webcam and the ability to kind of show off videos, that sort of thing, it's not going to work out for you. Now let's talk about the design of this laptop. So once we close the lid, we're going to see here, it's a pretty basic looking laptop. It's just a silver slab. It is made out of plastic. Now the plastic helps it to kind of keep a light weight. It's pretty durable. I don't think it's going to have any problems, no scratches on this yet. It's pretty thick on the sides. It looks angular, nice design, but nothing that's going to wow people. And I don't think it's meant to wow anyone. So the back, again, is kind of thick, but reasonable. The hinges are good. Now, the ace of spades of this laptop it's going to be the fact that this can turn into a tablet. So what we will do, it can fold full 180 like most laptops, but you can actually put this into a couple different modes here. If you want it to stand still on a desk, you can have it folded like this. And you can also put this into full tablet mode. So if you fold this all the way down, it is in tablet mode. And Windows does a very good job with the tablet mode on this. It's fairly hefty for a tablet. I mean, it's not going to be like an iPad, but it gets a job done. And for a lot of people, I think that need a tablet, a lot of students, they're going to appreciate this. The other benefit of having this mode, you can use this as, to watch Netflix, to watch a lot of media. So I think for that purpose, it's great. And also to collaborate with other students, with other people that you want to show to. It's easy to pass around, easy to show, great for presentations. I think that's an amazing feature at this price point. Again, I paid $450 for this a few months back. Right now, it's available at Costco.com for $299. I don't think any other two-in-one laptop is available at that price. So I think that's a great deal. So who is this laptop for? Well, if you're looking for the latest, greatest processor, this isn't for you. If you're looking for the brightest, most colorful display, this is not for you. But if you're looking for a great deal, if you're looking for something that is more than adequate for web surfing, for student use, for word processing, I think this is a great laptop for you. It's about 3.5 pounds roughly, definitely less than 4 pounds. And I think it does the job for most people, for average users. As long as you're not demanding anything too much out of this, like video editing or raw processing power, I think you will not be disappointed. One last point to make here. I've actually put this next to my current addition to the laptop family, which is the Acer Acer Swift Go 16. So you can just kind of see the difference between the two. They're very similar when you look at them at first glance. Of course, this is going to be the metal build, aluminum build. The screen is much bigger, but if you look at the brightness, you look at the overall picture here, they're pretty close. So I don't think it's too far off. I think if you're looking for a basic laptop, you'd be better off with this budget one, which is $299 versus this one, which I got for $799, also at Costco. My review for the Swift Go 16 is also on YouTube, so please check it out. Once again, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this review. And if you did, please subscribe, please like. This is my second video. I hope you guys will continue to support the channel so I can get even more videos out to you. I have a lot of ideas, so I'm hoping you guys will enjoy. Take care and God bless.